Obviously, because the keys of a dictionary can be anything, you may not know exactly what the keys of a dictionary are, and you may need to list them. So in this case, you've got the keys method that allows you to do just that, and you also have a values method that returns a list of the values in the dictionary. These are essentially lists, but they are computed lazily. And here is, as you see, the two lists have corresponding elements. So as long as you don't modify the dictionary between the call to keys and the calls to values, it's guaranteed that the keys and the values returned will be in the same order. Or if you want to have them together, it's easy to do that with the call to items. And that returns again a sort of lazily computed list. For any purposes behaves like a list of tuples, and the elements of a tuple are the key and the value corresponding to it. So this is how you can access all the keys, all the values, all the items in a dictionary. Now what if you try to look up a key that just isn't in the dictionary? Well, you get an error, and that's the same behavior that you would get if you tried to access an element of a list that does not exist. For instance, if a list has got a length of 5 and you try to access element number 5 or number 6, then that also returns an error. So, well, you may want to check beforehand whether ser or the key that you're interested in is actually in the dictionary, which you can do with the in operator, the same that checks whether a certain element is inside the list. And in this case, that will return false because ser is not in amino acids, but if you're looking for this one, that one is an amino acid, so it will tell you that's true, and you will be able to use this in an if statement that we'll cover later on. Or if you want to play it safe, you can actually use the get function instead of indexing through the dictionary. Then you specify the key you're interested in, and you specify a default value. The default value is returned if that key is not in the dictionary. So in this case, for ala you get alanine, and for ser you get oops. Finally, there are two ways of deleting values based on their key, and this one just removes the value corresponding to ala from the dictionary and the corresponding key, while this one removes the key proline, removes the value proline, but it returns that value so that, for instance, you can print it. Either way, the two amino acids alanine and proline are eliminated from the dictionary. Finally, and this is the equivalent of extend for lists, we can update the dictionary with values from another dictionary. So here I'm defining another dictionary called more, and it's got the two amino acids that I've removed. Note that if I define the dictionary in this way using the keyword dict, I do not need to put quotes around the two keys. Python assumes that these are strings. And if we do amino_update more, this basically adds the two keys back into the dictionary. So after this operation, you see we have reinstated it to its previous condition.